Hey everyone, welcome back to part 6 of my Hill Climber series. Of course, this new part comes to complement the new update, the two new maps, that being the Mud Pool and Volcano, as well as our two new cars, that being the Tractor and Dune Buggy. Well, might as well throw in the tour bus as well, since that came out some time back. But before I do start, a very select few of you know that I've been actually working on my very own version of Hill Climber. Well, sort of, though by far it can't be compared. And the few of you who have alpha access to it are going crazy already. And I do have very high hopes for the game once it does finally get officially released. That being said, I'm looking for more alpha testers and some moderators as well for the future forum as well as website that's going to be coming out. So if you guys would be interested, there is a link to the forum form below that you can fill out. And I'll get in touch with you if you guys get picked, so do take a look at that. Anyways, let's get back to our dearest update. So the Mud Pool and Volcano brings a lot of new things. Of course, the highly demanded Volcano level, which finally has made it to the official circles due to the very popular mod, which I'm sure most of you have seen even before the actual official Volcano level has come out, as you do see now. And of course the Mud level. Now, to just give you a quick rundown on the two levels, you have the Mud Pool. It has a very slippery feel to it. You will need a lot of traction. Tank would be obviously ideal, since I presume most of you should already have the tank by now. And then of course the buggy. We'll get to the advantages later on. Now for the Volcano level initially is nice and smooth in the beginning, but as you do get further on it gets very rocky, something like the mountain level, so you'll notice that your buggy will find it a little bit hard to catch its grip. Now that being said, if we go down to the cars, the Tractor being a nice showcase car, and that's really the only advantage it has, it's that it is a showcase car. It just looks pretty. It's just a massive money sink in turn, so I wouldn't bother buying this unless you guys are bored and have a lot of money and have nothing to spend it on, and you have unlocked everything else, so might as well get it, have some fun with that. It's an annoying front wheel that always lifts off the ground and will drive you crazy. But on the other hand, might as well, have a go on it. And another showcase car, as I mentioned, would be the tour bus. It did come out some time back. I would classify it as a showcase car, though it does have an advantage in terms of fuel capacity, as it does have the same fuel capacity as the truck, but unfortunately that missing tire or the extra wheel will sort of reduce the additional kick or punch that you need from the car when you do truly need it. And finally, the Dune Buggy, yet another great machine that can compete with the race car in its own way. Great speed, and of course lacks that downforce upgrade, or generally having any downforce as much as the race car has. Of course, this gives it the ability to jump over those slow pools that you encounter in the Volcano and Lava, though it may seem to be the best option so far. The highest score in the Mud Pool is with the buggy. You gotta keep in mind, being in air also doesn't mean that you're going further or moving forward as fast as well, so keep in mind it might be better to stay on the ground as well. That's what I mentioned in my previous video. So far, the two new maps, Little T holds the high score for both of them. For the Mud Pool, he has 2,266 meters, and he did that with the Dune Buggy, and for the Volcano it's 3,239 meters with the tank. And so if you guys or girls think you're up for the challenge, you can check out the link below with the actual high score list. Make sure to provide the correct screenshots when submitting your high scores. And as always, happy gaming, and hope to see all you guys in a few months in my game as well. Take care. See ya.